Hi everyone, it's Pam April. Look where I'm at. Yep, just sitting here killing some time. I got someone I've got to go pick up, and just came back from my radiation treatment, St. Luke's. You know, I don't know if a lot of you were down here today to watch the ethics committee hearing. You know, really disappointed. I'm not going to say much right now. It'll come out. But you know how you say, well, I really like that person. And I like not knowing anything about you. I like to have my own ideas, my own feelings about you. And when I find out something that's so disappointing, we can't put anybody on a pedestal. Everybody has skeletons in their closets. I don't care who you are. Or things you just, maybe they're not skeletons, but things you don't want people to know about you. Well, maybe it's time they do. So you don't have to hide from it anymore. But I'm saddened to see what's going on in the Capitol. And I trust the process, though. I believe we have very good people on that ethics committee that will do the right thing. I'm not one to hide how I feel about other people and what I think. But right now, I will a little bit. Because there's going to come a time when I will speak out. But I think I don't have to say much. I think you see it as much as I do. And, you know, they keep talking about the Constitution and our freedom of speech. Oh, yeah. Like the gentleman said today, I'm not going to say his name, but he did say there's a price to pay if you want to get on Facebook or do a live like I'm doing and saying something. Well, you know, I've been paying the price. I've been opening my mouth. I've been saying how I feel about Adam Bundy and the reasons. And all they've done is turn around and lied about me. I told them, I'll give you all the money you want. Bring back one lie, proving it's a lie. I don't lie. But I don't care what somebody was going to tell you. When you made up your mind that this politician or that politician or this person that's running for governor is a nice person, you're in trouble. Because they're all nice. Remember that song, Smiling Faces? You know, but behind your back they talk about you. So I'm disappointed. I just wanted to share this. I'm in between waiting to go pick somebody up. And here I am sitting in front of this beautiful Capitol, which I just love. I was sitting here one day last year, and a man was over there, and he got a knife, and he scraped on our Liberty Bell. I'll show you our Liberty Bell. See our beautiful Liberty Bell over there? I was sitting right here, and he scrapes on it. Fuckusa. Oh my God, I had a fit. And I also was sitting here when they did the graffiti. So I got pictures. And I turned them into the ISP. Sometimes the hardest thing you're ever going to have to do is like somebody, but you're going to have to tell them, hey, you're doing wrong. You're going the wrong way. And I saw that today. And I'm sorry, but I don't see Priscilla Gibbons having much of a chance to stay in office. And that's just my opinion. It's not what I want or don't want. I'm not saying which way. I'm just saying this is how I see it. And if I'm wrong, good. I hope I'm wrong. But we need to come together. You know that song, Bob Marley? Why don't we just get together and love one another? It's divided, and it's sad. But just a small group of people. You know, everybody's mad at me about Adam Bundy, but see, our forefathers and our military died so that we had a process up there. And that system up there in the Capitol, let me show you. See that beautiful Capitol? That system works. We don't go pushing doors, pushing cops to get our message across. No, we do it like we did today with this ethics committee. We do it through their process. So you want to be mad at me because I'm against Adam Bundy telling everybody to go get arrested. The night before, Garth Gaylord, he pushed himself through 2 officers. He didn't hurt nobody. He's a good man, and I love him. God bless him. I really do. I love all the people and the people's rights. But when your behavior is wrong, it's wrong. You don't go pushing cops and pushing doors. This is my constitutional right. Yes, it is. But there's a way to handle it through that house right there. That's how we do it, through that house. Because it has a system that works. And our forefathers and our military men and women died so that house could have a system that would protect us. And you want to change that? You want to go pushing the doors up there? You want to push the officers? Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to back you. Now you want to go up there and protest and speak like they did today? Great. That's what our military men died for. So we could go do that. Do you want to hate me for being honest in how I feel? Go ahead, I don't care. Remember, I'm old and I don't have a job. I'm not running for office, so I can't lose anything. What can I lose? I don't have friends. Remember, these beautiful, wonderful people and people's rights that pray and read and carry a Bible, not one called me or came to see how I was doing when I was going through my chemotherapy, my surgery, my cancer, and in fact, all they're doing now is just lying about me. That tells you their character. They have never come to me and said, why are you now standing up against Adam Bundy? Why don't you talk to us about this? What's going on? They don't have the whole story. Neither do you. I do. And I'm sorry, when a person said to me, you need to go get arrested, that was it, man. I don't get arrested. I don't break any laws, and I don't do civil disobedience. It's not me. I'm not built for that. And if I have to be liked because if I have to be liked by doing those things, I don't want to be liked. I don't want to be liked. I want to be liked because I'm generally liked. But I care for you, and I care for other people very deeply. And I care about this Capitol and what's going on in there, and I hope you do too. We can't change anything. I used to kid with my clients. They'd come in and they want to get fixed. They want to get clean and sober off of drugs. And I'd pull out my little magic wand out of my desk and I would wave it at them. You have to do the changing. You have to want to change. You have to want to make that Capitol better, our system better. I can't do it for you. Nobody can. God can. God could and would if he sought. There's a prayer that we pray. A lot of you know I break my anonymity and I don't care. I've been sober in Alcoholics Anonymous. Next August 10th, I'll have 42 years. And every day I say the same prayer. And this is the prayer. God, I offer myself to you to do with me as thy will. Whatever you want. Take away my difficulties. What are those difficulties? It could be your own thinking. It could be financial, whatever. So that victory over them will bear witness to you. May I do thy will always. It's a commitment every day to give your life to God and let him take over and let him work through you. There's a lot of work that needs to be done up there. I'm so disappointed. I have come across, and it's sad, that we got politicians that back Adam Bundy. Oh, you wouldn't know it. They're behind the curtain, believe me, but they do. That's okay. We guess we need our Adam Bundys. I don't know. I'm just disgusted right now. I'm disgusted what I see and how people behave and that up in that office up there. We got some good ones though. I'm telling you, we got some really good ones. And they're there working for you, and they're working very hard for you. But you know, everywhere we got problems. I don't care what job. Tell me what job you're on right now. Is there everybody perfect in that place? But here they're holding people to a higher standard. They have to be a lot different than you and me, and that's hard to do. But if you make a decision to go into this place, there we go. You want to go up into that Capitol and you want to work in there, you better be right with God. That's the most important thing. You got to get politics. Don't talk about politics and religion. Why not? Why not? They're the same. Your behavior and how you feel about your higher power, your God of your understanding, is going with you wherever you go. Do the right thing, whether people like it or not. They don't have to like what you do. But the right thing always turns out okay for everyone. I didn't like it when I was new in AA. They used to confront me all the time and say, Pam, you're not being honest with yourself. Pam, you need to, because I went in and out of Alcoholics Anonymous for 4 years. I couldn't get sober. And they put bets on me. They said, you got to get honest with yourself, Pam. Get honest with yourself and with God. Forget about all these other people and people liking you or don't liking you. Who cares? Give me a break. If you like yourself and you go to bed at night with a clean conscience and you thank God every night for helping Him get you through that day. And if you're having struggles, there's a step that we use at night. That it's this 10th step where we admit where we're wrong. And we ask God, if there's anything we've done to harm somebody, how can we make amends? We make amends to those people immediately. And that's okay, because see, we're only human. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to harm people. We don't mean to sometimes. But if you have been harmed by me in any way, please come to me. I will make amends to you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I got a big mouth. But you're a human being before you're a politician. Okay. And I'm just really disappointed. So tomorrow I'll be back down here at the Capitol at 10 o'clock in the morning. What are you guys saying? Too many of you can get away with murder. Good house cleaning is needed. Well, we need them both in there. Believe me, it all works out. It's like salt and pepper. How about a battery? You have to have the negative and the positive. It all works. God works with both. All of them are working under God. It says that. That's what we say. One nation under God. Not under Pam. Not under a governor. It's under God. One nation under God. We've forgotten that. We're not God up there. We're entrusted by the people to carry out what they want us to carry out and to adhere to the Constitution of the United States and our Bill of Rights. That's it. But some people like power and prestige, and I don't think there's any money. Actually, if you go study, most politicians already got money. They're not in there for any money because you ain't making anything. So it's got to be the power. And that comes from being powerless as a child, The only thing that I'm just a little concerned about, and bothers me the most, and then I'll end this video. You can't accuse somebody of raping somebody without evidence. That's the only thing that's bothering me. That should have never been brought up. I don't think that committee, they should have ever had that ethical committee against a man without some evidence. Because I could go say, you're a child molester. I could tell everybody. And then, well, you're going to be kicked out of an office or a job because of my lies? They may not be, though. You don't know. But let's take you to court. Let's prove these things first. Don't be saying something without proof. That's not right. And I'm never going to say anything without proof either. And I've got a lot on stuff that I'm not letting out yet. But don't do it. Don't be dishonest. Don't try to hurt somebody. We don't want to do that. We don't want to harm nobody. I don't want to harm anybody. But the truth sometimes does. And I don't like truth, because truth is an opinion, okay? That's all it is. You can have 5 people in a car accident, and the officer says, what did you see? What did you see? What did you see? And they all have a different story. That's their truth, though. But a fact is a fact. It has nothing to do with truth. It's just there. Just the facts, ma'am. Anyway, I love you all. I hope it goes well tomorrow. Keep praying. Everything works out just the way it's supposed to. If I was wrong, if I was in her position, and I had a different motive of why I sent out that news thing about that Jane Doe, and I had a wrong motive, I'd have to be honest with myself about that. Did I have a wrong motive? If I had done it to help, to stand up for freedom, that's okay too. But sometimes I'm wrong, and I've had wrong motives, and I got to check myself, because a wrong motive, is not good. And if I had a wrong motive, then I have to take the consequences. We have to pray for those that we having problems with, because it's not them anyway. The only thing you need to change is not the world. I heard this. Don't try to change the world, because you can't. But change your perception about the world. Love you all. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.